now. Okay. This one. Where is it? Yeah, that one. Yeah. Hey, Freds. Right, Freds. I gotta apologise, Freds. I haven't set anything up before the stream. Then, hello, Then. Then I have you. You have to stay. Then I have to woo you. I'm wooing. This is the woo Then stream. Yeah, Fred. Sorry for all the technical hiccups. I was talking to some friggin' schmuck on Discord, and they wouldn't let me leave the chat, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. But they wouldn't let me leave. I had to practically lie my way out of the conversation, but I even said to them, I said, I'm really not enjoying this chat. I really got to go. And they're like, no, you have to stay, or I will tell everyone that you're a bad person. And so I had to stay. Yeah, so sorry about this, Freds. I do apologise. I just have to crack on, just make it a thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. It was really awkward for everyone. It was really uncomfortable. They just wouldn't stop. So but it is as it is. There's nothing I can do. Right. So, Freds, I've got a really serious question. Right. So I've had this problem. Then I need you to pre-order Legio Custodes kits. Oh, are they separate now? Ooh. Okay. Sentinel Guard are the ones. Okay, I didn't know that. Right, I'm doing too many things at once. Right, let me just sit down and tell you the question, right? And then I'll sort out the thumbnail. There was the worst kind of people, Freds. Yeah, short people were involved. It was really awkward. Yeah, they just kind of waddle in and cause a nuisance. This waddle is such a terrible word to describe anyone making an entrance. I'm just trying. So, how I make these thumbnails, right? I just take an enticing photo, and then that's what I use for my thumbnail, right? I make sure it's a photo that looks appealing. Now, I was in a bit of a rush, obviously, because I was tied up in a conversation that I couldn't get out of. So my photo might not be the most enticing. What stream is this? 100 and 103. 103. Okay, but that's not legit 103. That's like January or February onwards. 103 streams. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Right, that's done. Come on, table, pull your finger out. I don't know if you've noticed, probably haven't, but I don't even bother changing or adding tags or descriptions or changing table is live anymore. I simply slap in a JPEG, and that's all you guys get. That's all I do. There we go. Enticing thumbnail saved. Oh, that's a little treat. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Right. Enticing thumbnail created. I don't know about you, but that thumbnail is just, we're going to have 10,000 people watching with that. That is just an extremely good thumbnail. I've also made some progress with painting stuff as well. Not painting stuff, that's a lie. I haven't done that at all. Don't know why I said that. Just lying my way through. Hotbeats TV, little ad for them. I've got some music, lovely, lovely, lovely. No, I don't want it too high because I don't want because I noticed in Warden's stream that you could hear his stream's music, and I don't want that. Exactly, isn't it? That's high quality thumbnail, right? Okay, I don't want to brag too much, right? I don't want to show off too hard, but I'm going to show you this. Look at this, huh? Look at this Blu Tack sub-assembly heads. I found my 6 unfinished Phalanx conglomerate guys, and I was like, if I put the heads on them, that's 6 more for my my 100. And then what I've done is I've got those 6, and I've got 4 there, and another 5 there. So once I get those basted, basted? Is that the right phrase? Basted? Once I get them basted, then yeah, they're lovely. I do love them. What's really nice is that when I got the Terminators, I got a box, the big old Battle Force box, this one, for free. That's why I felt okay carving up some. I can't remember the name of it. The cohort, what is it? The Combat Force. The Combat Force. But then I've got 2 of the bigger boxes when they first came out. Got them back, a year and a half ago. Right. Fred's Ven, do I have your attention? Oh, I also did this. Look. Oh, a little bit of blue tech there. It's got some shields, so I'm going to do some freehand on that. I might do that right now, actually. So what should we do with this heraldry? I know it's going to have a stamp on it. I think I'm going to go for... I might go for a diagonal. You know, I might go for a diagonal. So let's just do this on, right? So this is what's been keeping me up, right, the past 2 days. So my question is this, right? Can we just... that's a straight line right there. Did you just see that? That is a very straight line. So I might do it like that, and then just, if I can just somehow exactly get the middle, and then draw another straight line exactly to the same spot on the other side. That is a little bit off. If I just... it's going to be best guess with that one. It's almost right. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm going to do it that way. Fine. Or should I have gone straight? No, let's do that. Heraldry is all about being different. Yeah, it's mechanical pencil. The lead size is 0.5. There you go, 0.5 mil HB. That's what I'm using. Yeah, a mechanical pencil to those of you that are educated. But if you're like Ven, it's a clicker. So, and I've base coated it. We're trying attempt free with Gene Stealers. I will so help me get the old school colors right for Gene Stealers. This is one of my 10 from the Combat Patrol, sorry. So we're going to do that. I also base coated my Biovore. And also I started assembling this guy, which is a lot of fun. This is going to be my Dreadnought proxy in all of my 40k games. It is a Siege Automata. I actually have 2 of these. So we are... that's going to be my my proxy. That's my proxy. If only I did have a Clarence, frankly. So we have a lot of nice things to do today. So I should probably start mixing some paints. Right, now for the big question. I know I've been hamming it up deliberately with you, Freds, but I will tell you now. Right, so imagine a Mr. Beast challenge, right? But it's not Mr. Beast, it's me, right? So the channel's taken off, as it inevitably will, and I've got money to burn. And my challenge is this, right? I will pay you $10,000 per termagant that you can put in your bum, right? Now, the issue is this. It's much like the Million Miniatures pledge that you have to, before beginning, tell me how many you pledge. So, for example, if you pledge 10 and you fit 10, success, right? You've got yourself 100 grand. However, this is the thing. If you say you pledge 50 and you do 45, you get nothing. So my question is this. How much money would you attempt to go for? Where's the right declaration of termagants that you can house? That's the issue I'm having. And I can't think of where it would be. Because obviously you want a lot of money, but you don't want to do yourself damage. So that's the That's what's bugging me. Where's the line? How much money? I would say I'd probably go for something like 20 grand. I'd say two, because 20 grand is an awful lot of money. You could even argue that just one. But where's the line? You know? Where's the line? That's the important question. Oh, I've also got this guy. I found a color scheme online that I really like, so we're going to bring this guy back because this obviously was a big disaster. I should really start painting, shouldn't I? Let's go with let's ink these heads, or no, let's paint these heads. I wasn't going to just do the metallic because these two heads look like metal plates, so I was thinking of maybe doing those white, but then maybe you know what, I'm just not sure. Let's have a look at them next to the bodies, because they have these white shoulder bits. So maybe if a little bit of the housing was white as well, that'd be quite cool. Maybe so. I'll do that. These guys. Phalanx. Hang on, I'll type it in. I think it's Phalanx Cohort. I think. Hang on a second. They're going to be my Terminator proxies as well. Phalanx, because they're on the same size base, I do believe. Phalanx Cohort. Warhammer. Yeah, so it's Phallax. Thallallax Cohort. Cohort. Phalanx Cohort. But let's just check. Yeah, they're the same size as the Terminator, so they can be proxied in for anything. That's basically what my guys, they are for me. I'm going to base coat them, not in Null, but Griffin Charger. I'm going to go with. They're really tasty. And this is like the biggest brother, but there's also a medium boy as well, which looks really cool. But I haven't assembled any of those. But this is 100% going to be my Dreadnought proxy. Only issue is it doesn't come on a round base like the Ballistus Dreadnought. It comes on an oval base, but I don't care about that. I'm still going to proxy the hell out of it. Because I'm not going to buy something just because it's not on the same base, because I don't like the new Dreadnought at all. So why would I do that to myself? They're really good models. They're a bit of a pain to paint. Assemble. Oh, it's so nice to be sitting down painting. There's been a lot of gaps. So tell me, did I see Juds? Yeah, I saw Juds. Juds, Ven, how are you doing, guys? What's going on? Let's have ourselves a little catch-up. I would love to know what you're up to. Ven, you seem that you've been a bit busy. Last I heard, you went to the old Warhammer World. So for those of you that don't know... Well, I shouldn't say that he lives near Warhammer World. I guess I just did. Oops. Brr. Now, this blue tack is taking a blast of grey sear on it, so I don't know how that's going to affect the sticky integrity of the blue tack, but I think it will hold enough for me to paint these. You know what? Maybe I should split these up a little bit, actually. I don't have to have it on a whole super long sausage. I should just divide it up into pairs, shouldn't I? He was bothered. He didn't like it, or he did like it. Wasn't. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? You know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. So, you know, win some, you lose some, I guess. At least you made the effort. You did good dadding in taking him. So, that's something. Oh, that's such a better idea. Yeah, just glue them to a sprue. That's a way better idea. Yeah, because then I'm not blasting my valuable blue tack, white tack even, with spray paint. That's such a better idea. Yeah, thank you, Freds. I will use a bit of sprue. That's way better. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. Well, hey, you don't know until you know. So you might recognize these heads. These are the heads that I used for my my servitors, my Stormcast servitor guys. You get I've got a lot of extra heads, so yeah, now I know exactly. Yeah, now I know. But so I've got 6 of these. But again, I can proxy these in for anything for when we do the eventual live stream games, and I'm gonna proxy the hell out of my armies. Like without a doubt, I'm gonna be doing so many proxies. But it will look cool, I think, because it will be stuff that I've painted and have painted. So I'd rather do that. I'm not. I don't know where people get the money to be like, oh, I just need to buy this because it fits with my army. I need to buy 3 of those because that's the new army list. That's the meta. You know, like how does? But it's just a different style of hobbyist, I guess. Well, they're more about the playing. I think I've just answered my own question there. There's a dirty great hair on this guy's face. Did I get it? No, not all of it. Do I try and take the hair off or do I paint it in? I'll try and scrape it off. Yeah, that was the right choice. So, what happened with Warden's Trigon, right? I heard that he lost his temper with the glue in and he threw it and it fell off the base. Is that right? That he just lost his temper? Because he's a bit of an angry one. Is that what happened? And I'm also, do you know what? Why not? I'm going to ink these as well. It was pure rage. Yeah, he's got a temper on him. It's that kind of aggression that got him scouted by his Gillette sponsor. You know, they like the aggressiveness, being a razor company. So that's what got him selected. That's why he's top of the pecking order. That's why he's the big cheese. So he's got that go-getter attitude. What am I talking about? Yeah, he's a real go-getter, he is. Gillette love him. Have I just painted over my pencil there? A little bit. But I can still sort of see it, so that's okay. Yep, that'll do. So I'll just blue tack that onto dry. Wow, thank you. Now let's mark out some stuff. Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna commit to the Gene Stealer, so that we're very much trying to figure something out here. And it's this Slaanesh Grey. Me and Fundy were talking about friggin' what do you call them? The old Toro man. Uh-oh. A real person? I don't know. That R-H-Y. Slaanesh Grey. Oh, no, wait. We have met before. We were talking about the Slovenian education system. We have totally spoken before. Yeah, we have Toro. Ah, man, it clicks into place. Now, the question is, what ink should I mix with this Slaanesh Grey to give it a bit more pigment? Let's add... You know what? I'm going to add the Volupus Pink, because that's the ink that I'm going to use for the recesses. So if I just reach out right now and find it immediately... Carrion Crimson Boig? No. Blood Angels Contrast? No. Oh, hello. There we go. Yeah, how you doing? How's Slovenia going? Oh, you know, well, hang on a second. I'm totally going to Google that. LJ UBLI UBLJ. Oh, sorry, J. ANA. Slovenia. Found it. Oh, it's right. It's landlocked. It's right in the. Is it mountainous? A little bit lumpy. Okay, well, there you are. Yeah, well, I hope it's nice weather there. Just blind, grab one. Volupus Pink. I got one. Here, Volupus Pink. That's the one I wanted. Because it's actually not that pink. It's actually quite dark. So, I did things a little bit differently with the stream today. I actually went on Discord first beforehand. Oh, that really does change the purple. Maybe that's going to be in my favour, actually, though. It darkens it. Maybe that's going to be, yeah, maybe that's actually going to help me out. I think it's going to help me out. So now, normally with my Tyranid armor, oh, hang on a second. Isn't his back plate normally blue as well? Oh, hang on a second. We've got a little issue here. So I'd say that his armor would not be. I would say that his spine is blue. Yeah, actually. So I'm thinking I will need to do something like this. You never addressed my question, guys. You failed me. I've been dying for a second opinion on that, and I finally pluck up the courage to ask someone people's opinions who I value and who matter, and you respond with silence, no input whatsoever. So you know what? I'll just keep my opinions to myself. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to dispense those nuggets of wisdom. Nuggets of wisdom? I was asking a question. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. So Warden's sleeping. Ven's here. Fred's here. Nold is being a great human being. Last chat was blind. Oh, there you go. Not familiar with the model size, so I have to really put some research into it. Well, hang on a second. You don't need to research nothing. I can help you out with that. One moment. There must be one in here, surely. Oh no! They're all Steelers. There's no Termagants in there. Although I did find this, a bigger base for Titus. Oh, bigger base for Titus. I'll save that just in case it's for something I actually need to base. That's very interesting. Okay. Looks like a solid no on the Termagant. It's too much of a rubbish for a Termagant. Hey, Juds. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find a Termagant. I'm gonna keep my bum on the seat. I'm gonna make some progress with the old painties. So the idea of the Gene Stealers is if I can get this Gene Stealer colour right, then I can finally move up with my cultists as well. Oh, the free mini of the month is teeny tiny. Termagant is probably twice the size in length, not so much in height. I didn't factor that in. I just assumed everyone knew the size of a Termagant. The mini of the month this month is absolute rubbish. It's total dog water mini. Absolutely worthless. I was thinking like Tau auxiliary, but I didn't even get around to putting armor on it. I was just like, yeah, it's not even worth. Oh, hang on a second. Hey, 9999, was magst du denn, Haus Jason? Geh zurück die deine Arbeit. Sofort. Kein Essen für dich. Ich bin so wütend auf dich. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Something came up. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, moving on. I just have to crack on with this. So yeah, like I said, I'm just really trying to get this this guy cleaned up. If I can get this right, then Gene Stealer the Cultist, it's a go. That's the plan. Blah, 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 blah. Na, na, na. Now, at some point, this bottom bit is going to change into armor. So I have to kind of decide. And I'm going to go with underbelly to there. And then that bit will become the dark blue. That's what I'm thinking. Arguably, I didn't need to use such a small brush for this bit. I could have really caked it on. It's a nice purple. Not going to lie. It's a nice purple. Right, I'm going to start picking up the speed. Do you know what? Lurk away. I'm all right with the chat being quiet. I might 2-headphone it until we get some chit chat. But if you want to work on that, and you know, if Ben's up to something, if Judd's still here, he's doing something, that is fine. I understand it's like what, around 11 a.m. for the States, guys. So I'm sure you've got other things going on, and that is absolutely fine. No one knew I was going to be on tonight, so I didn't like pre-plan it or anything. So how's people supposed to know? You know, how's people supposed to know? Oh, actually, Fred's meltdown, Sunny Jim, a meltdown. How very dare you? A minor technical blip, a hiccup, so to speak. A meltdown? How dare you malign my good name, sir? Yes. Don't even respond. Don't even respond. I know you're working on the Uruk, but work on it in shame. Shame on you, sir. Well, you're in the right place, buddy, old pal. Let's just talk that through. I mean, if you're here for a moment, you just type out that. I happen to know a little bit here and there about the old Tyranids. Took me about maybe about 12 years to get my Tyranid color scheme finally hammered out, and even now I still forget it sometimes. No shame in my game. Iron sharpens iron, as does one man to another. I don't even know. I'm going to take that as a compliment, because I think he just referred to me as a man. So I will take that as a compliment. Yeah, thanks. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'll take from that. Fine with me. I really like that. That's Slanesh and Volupus Pink. I really, really like that. Oh. Like this? Does he look a little like this? Like a sweetie? Does he look like that? Hey, you know what? I got some inspiration for you. Hang on a second. Wait. I found it in one of these. Oh, where did it go? Okay, look. Don't beat yourself up, 3 a.m. You will have failures, right? You'll get confused. You'll mess stuff up. You will have issues, right? As you can see, it's you're gonna go through some struggles, right? You're gonna create some monsters, but you'll get there if you just keep plugging away. Hopefully that serves as some inspiration. That warrior haunts me. That warrior does. Right. How dark do I want to go on that armor? I should go super dark, shouldn't I? So I'm going to go Drakenhof Nightshade. Yeah, it's it takes some practice. Kantor Blue. I'm actually going to legitimately use Kantor Blue and Drakenhof Nightshade shade. But even that is still a bit bright. Or is it? If I'm going for classic Tyranids. I might put a dab of Abaddon in as well. So I'm adding Drakenhof. See how much darker it gets. Still very bright. That's more like the end. That's more like the end color that I want. So I am going to add some Abaddon. But I need to not get too carried away with the older badders. Where are you, buddy? Abaddon! Hello? Abaddon! Where are you, you son of a... Oh, there you are. Yeah, don't... Yeah. I wish I could see a photo 3 a.m. Because for me, just getting the colours right, by a massive margin, the hardest thing that I struggle with painting stuff, getting the colours right, that is easily the hardest thing for me. So I can relate. Sure is, buddy old pal. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, yeah, sweet. Well, if everything goes well, I'll still be on. So I will hold you to that. Yeah, if you do remember, that'd be fantastic. We can definitely discuss it more. That would be super lovely, actually. So if you do remember, that would be great. I've been looking at airbrush sets and stuff, and it was actually the same brand as my Vortex mixer. I found one airbrush system that has at least 2, maybe even 3 different airbrushes mounted to the same compressor. Let me have a look. Okay, it's one at a time, but it can hold multiple brushes. So you can have 2 brushes on the go. And I've also found an extraction box which you can use indoors, and it extracts the smell out. So I do have a nice little target. Now the problem is it's either that or 11th. I'm going to have to choose. First Space Marine, I messed up, painting ultramarine blue and then black primer, so I did it with shiny black ultramarine. If you put on matte varnish, it will take away the shine. I learned that from KS. If you ever meet KS, he's really, really good at painting, way better than me. That's his top tip. Enemy Commander. Why do I feel like that's a Command & Conquer reference? No, wait. It's not. It's a PA reference, is that? Yeah, okay. I know that one. Yeah, it is PA. Do you want to know a fascinating PA factoid, right? Do you want me to tell you something about PA, which I was very surprised it makes me want to play PA again? Right. So, many years ago, in fact, 78 months ago, right? 78 months ago, PA became a member on my channel, right? And for all that time, for all those 78 months, they had been a member. So every month they'd give me a few bucks, and it always made me smile. And then when M-Gate happened and I lost my channel for end of February, most of March, I lost all my memberships, right? But you'll never guess when the channel came back who the first people to re-membership was. It was only the bloody guys at PA. And I thought I'd lost them forever. But no, they only went and became a member again. So they might have been aware of the gag the whole time. Can you believe that? It made me want to play PA again. I was like, there's 78 months, and then they're the first one back. I thought it was just an automated thing and they had forgotten, but it wasn't. What a lovely little story about PA, huh? They should have unlocked all the commanders for me. They should have done that. That's one thing they should have given me. So yeah, I kind of want to play PA. M-Gay, I got my channel hijacked, so I lost access to my channel. But thankfully, God bless those people at YouTube, they helped me get it back. It took a while, but that doesn't matter. The main thing is they got it back for me. So that's a real blessing. Otherwise, I think I might have been done with YouTube. I think that might have been the end of the road for me. You know what? I might even ink this armor. Ah, 3 a.m. Thanks, bud. That is really nice. Bless you. You 100% have to send me that Tyranid picture, though. Don't think becoming a member is going to get you out of that. You promised you'd send me a picture. So, and I'm going to go one more. I'm going to ask even more of you. I need to see this shiny Space Marine as well. Because, yeah, talking colors is, like I say, it's my weakness. So, you help me. You help me, I help you, all right? No, you just help me. Not the other way around. Why do I have a good feeling about this Gene Stealer? If this Slaanesh Grey works, so help me. And the thing is, I've already painted some Gene Stealer cultists and some Gene Stealers, and it didn't work out. Okay, thanks for AM. Appreciate that. Should I do the Talons? I don't know about the Talons. I might leave those. Is the Talons too excessive? Yeah, the Talons are too excessive. I'm not going to do the Talons. I haven't painted that whole entire underarm. You know what? That's all the armor I'm going to do. You know what? I've decided. I'm not going to get bogged down painting loads of Talons. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get bogged down. They can be just this color. I've decided. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. It's not, you don't even have to get all the patches in. Okay. You know what, I mean, what's wrong with that as it is right there? You could field that, right? What's wrong with that? Nothing. It makes me wish I'd base code all of my Gene Stealers. Is it late? It's dark outside. Yeah, I can't really go and base coat stuff. For tomorrow. Okay, now, I think I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of Leadbelcher, I guess. Or can I even... Oh, yeah, there we go. Leadbelcher. There we go. Leadbelcher. That's what we're talking about. I like having lots of little projects. I'm really confident about this Gene Stealer. I really need to get over my fear of magnetizing these guys as well. I really need to get their arms done. Because they're another two for the bunch of the 100. Alright, let me get the silver on the heads. And then we will look to fleshing out the million miniatures thing. I'll put some null oil in my Leadbelcher. That'll do. That gluing small parts onto your onto a sprue is such a good idea. Really clever idea of Fred's, that is. Pjort! No way! Hey, buddy! Ah, how you doing, Pjort? How have you been? It's been a while, buddy. Has it been a while? I don't know. My memory doesn't really work, so it might have only been very recently. Bring me up to speed, Pjort. What's been going on? Yeah, 3AM's newest member. He's also going to do me a solid and help me talk about colours. We might be able to figure something out with this Space Marine. And talking Tyranid paint scheme, he says he's struggling a bit with Tyranid paint scheme, which is like, I can immediately relate. Easter is tomorrow? Is Easter tomorrow? Huh? I thought Easter was last weekend. Have I got it completely wrong? Oh, it was Easter break for school? Oh, my days. Have I completely messed up my Easter? I might have. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I've really... Okay, so it was the kids' school break was called Easter break. That's what I got wrong. Easy mistake to make, though, guys. Ah, Eastern Orthodox. Okay. Got ya. Yeah. I quite like the J-Man. It's kind of a good set of guidelines to live your life and be nice to other people, frankly. That silver on that grey is yummy. I really like that. There we go. Just let it get it to focus in. I really like that. Why? Yeah. I thought I'd try something other than null. Because I always use null. And I feel like changing up some colours, see if we can't like make incremental improvements. A little bit here and there sort of thing. But these heads, I would quite happily stick these heads on all kinds of things. Space, I've totally got in the recesses there, but if I'm going to re-ink it anyway, I can come back to those. But I wish I hadn't. But hey-ho, move on. I don't want to get bogged down with mistakes too much. Now, this head might be a different thing. This head is a lot cooler, so I might just do this and this. I think I am going to do this head differently. Just because it's even cooler, if you could even get even cooler. Here's a nice, really nice little feature. So these guys, they're actually there's actually human brains in these. Think RoboCop 2, right? And that's what these things are. So there's actually a bit of a person stuck in these guys. And then what I really liked is that on these big guys here, there's a servo skull. There's a head there, which makes me think that that's one pilot, right? That's a pilot in there. And then there's another head up here, which makes me think that there's someone else in here. So this guy controls the mortar, and this guy controls the machine. And I like the idea of there being multiple servitors or multiple bits of people's brain controlling the same machine. That really impressed me when I discovered that. And now this is the other cool head. So again, I think I'm going to do the pipes over here. But I'm going to leave the face plates for another colour. But all of those gubbins can stay. Oh, too much. What about him? You know what? Maybe I don't go over this with Null. Maybe I go back over this with Griffin Charger and then Stormhost Silver at highlights. I might do that, actually. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to look, actually. I might do that. Right, that's those. Now, what did I say I was going to do? Well, I'm going to mix some Korax, so I might start on that heraldry, that shield as well. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Sorry, that was me eating paint. Burp. Ah, KS! I was looking at your little video, buddy. I don't know if you saw my cheeky comment. If not, you might want to go have a little look-see. Right, where's that shield? There we go. So I'm going to make this section in its entirety white. Let's see if I can paint as straight as that pencil line I put in. I wonder. Let's just give it a go. Whoop. There we go. Okay, I've already nailed it. So that bit will be white. Bloop. And this bit will be white. And then straight line across here. Oh, I got to get that on camera. Here we go. Okay, if that precision wasn't worth a like, I don't know what is, because I absolutely nailed those three. I know it's not in focus. That's not my fault. Although it is 100% my fault. Let's just clean up these purity seals whilst I'm here. Yeah. That's a clean line right there. That is pretty disgustingly slick. And that's because I'm table of the 250. That's all, guys. It's just time on court. I am by no means in any way exceptional when it comes to painting. No, sir. No. It's just I've just been doing it a lot this year. We've streamed how many hours this year? Let's have a little looky. Excuse me, Morty. 224 from 1,000. So that's 266. Hey, Fundy. Yeah, I was. Well, look, don't get too soppy on me. But I kind of missed you. I had a day yesterday without painting. I didn't like it, so I got some stuff set up. I even lined up a joke that hasn't landed, but I'm not even going to mention it. I'm just going to keep doing it until someone realizes. But I actually genuinely lined up a joke. Yeah, just hang out. I've got a lot of stuff I want to get done, so I'm looking to just like I say, get a lot of stuff done. Not maximum power, just as fast as I can whilst chatting, which is admittedly a lot faster than January, that's for sure. Oh, I just sank that right into the recess, didn't I? If I'm fast, I can clean it out. Yeah, so majority came out, but even though there's water on that surface now, I'm going to go back in and edge and go around it again. Even though there's water, which makes it even more difficult. Oh, if I just... Oh, no, I've gone totally in the recess. What about this top one? Can I save this one? Oh, you know what? That one's okay. The bottom one's a shambles, but that top one is okay. I'll take that. I'm not regretting going white on these sections. I was thinking about doing them gold, but nah. It's too nice a face. Oh, that's all right, Fundy. Appreciate it. Can you just do me one small favour before you go? It's not anything like leave a like, no, but could you just drop a massive turd of an insult on me just before you go? Could you just give me a little something? Just a horrifically crushing insult. Could you just rustle something up for me? I know you're good for it. Just before you go, just plop it out. Plop it out. I'm talking about insults, guys. I'm not talking about anything lewd. That looks delicious. It's a little bit... Well, because I'm just using Corax White. I didn't want to mix an ink into it because I didn't want to reduce the white, because Corax White is already a bit grey anyway. So I am just going to have to bite the bullet and do multiple coats. But I think it's totally worth it. Look at that face. Isn't that beautiful? I think so. I'll take it. That's nice. And Fred's, yeah, that was definitely... I definitely should have checked my phrasing on that one, shouldn't I? I definitely phrased that wrong, Freds. Let's talk about those Tyranids, shall we? Yeah, that was... I know you're doing your best, and that's what makes it so disappointing. Enjoy your D&D, Fundy. That is a treat. That is an absolute treat. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you doing that. Oh, it's a good one. It's always better than I expect. I always expect... I don't know why I always expect less, but he always delivers. So the only issue is that he might become a victim of his own success. That his insults are so good that in time he's always expected to come out with something top notch. So even something just excellent might sound bad having come from him. Do you not like a relative? It's relative, isn't it? It could work against him, but at the moment, no. It's all good. I am not painting on camera at all, am I? It's all It's all good for the moment. But if that's the only problem he's got, then... Oh, man, doing that little teeny tiny bit under there... We will have to play Space Marine 2 sometime. I imagine it's like playing alone, only harder. Yeah, because I gobble up all the ammo and all the meds. Yeah, I do. I am a little bit of a goblin because it makes me laugh. So I do... Because I'm only playing Assault, so I'm hoovering up all the ammo for a pistol. And then if anyone's playing heavy, they're just getting more and more mad at me because I just can't help myself. The worst one I got is I always do quick join because you get more XP, and I quick joined one, and one of the squads, whenever they tried to talk, their comms just blasted static at me, and I was like, I really can't stay for this. That's the closest I've had to someone being so bad that I have had to leave the match. But I don't mind if they're like they're new. I really don't mind. It's just we're at the point with what's the flying thing called? The Chaosy flying thing. It's not Hellbrute. The Helldrake. And, you've got to match the runes. And I'd never been there before, so I had no idea what we had to do. And evidently, the other people didn't know what to do either. So it took us forever to get the right combination. I think we only found it by luck. But still, it was pretty fun. Yeah, but the issue is then you miss out on the extra XP of a quick join. However, sieges, I don't like sieges. It's so much effort, and I'm not good enough skill wise. That's a real difficult one. That is. Well, it's not enough Corax White there. Okay, I'll get some more out. I didn't know you had Space Marine 2, Fundy. You've not mentioned that before, I don't think. Or if you have, I've completely forgotten it. Hey, it's not stressful, Fundy, if you're the weak link. If I'm the worst one there, it's not stressful for me at all, frankly. It's stressful for the other guys. So, for me, it's a walk in the park. So I do have to white this again. This is third layer stuff going on. What level's your highest multiplayer character? What rank? I want to say rank. I don't know if it's rank, but what level is your highest character? Because I've kind of got stuck in a rut with Assault. Because I was playing Assault to get the Chainsword skin for Titus when he used Death Watch. Well, you and me both, Fundy. Yeah, but it's not. I mean, frankly, Fundy, I'm not overly. This might sound too nice, so just if you've eaten recently, I'm sorry, but it's more maybe just to hang out with you, Fundy, than it is to actually get really good at the game. So take that as you want. I know it must taste weird in your mouth, me paying you a compliment. But yeah, maybe I just want to hang out with you as opposed to, buddy, being super excellent at the game. Ugh. I just paid Fundy a compliment. I don't know what... He's not going to know what's happened. Thanks, Judd. Yeah, there you go. Judd will carry us. Fundy, we're sorted. Judd will carry us. We can just muck about like two unruly children whilst he carries us through the stage. What I do need... I need carrying through one siege. Because I need to upgrade my power sword and my Volkite pistol with the purpley thing. Here's a question for you, Fundy. When was the last time you actually went outside and actually met someone in outsidey who was someone that you would want to hang out with? I can't remember. When was the last time? I don't know. I don't know when the last one was for me. I'm not a fan of the Thunderhammer. It's too slow in attack speed. And I don't like the charged up thing. It's the same. And the Power Fist is similar. I don't like the charge attack, but also the Power Fist is such short reach. I don't like that. But it's fast. At least it's faster than the Thunderhammer. But yeah, I don't like the Thunderhammer. It's just too slow for me. I'm still struggling with parrying, so 1975. Well, there you go. See, it's not, yeah. And I think it's only got worse, frankly. Oh, that's quite a mold line on the back there. This paint's getting a little thick on this arm. I really, really need to commit to this next paint scheme, which I will. I'm going with it. It's going to look a little Zeechy, I hope. I'm not very good at I don't even know what a chain attack is. So, it's probably safe to say I'm not good at that. Right. That's most of the yellow and red off. Or at least it's enough of the yellow and red off. So he can dry. Good. Gene Stealer's getting... he's going good. Let's get some Abaddons out. Or maybe we ink the Stealer. So I'm going to go with... The issue with the Sniper is that... I mean... How much time in-game, really, are you engaging targets at range? You know? That's the issue I have. Like... When's he actually going to be useful? Because you get attacked by so much close quarter stuff. I'm not sure where the benefit of having a sniper is. You know, most of your meetups are people closing the distance. That's the issue I have. Even in the campaign, where there's one bit where you could pick up a sniper, I didn't even bother. I was like, I don't even need that. And turns out I was right. Thanks, 3am. And then, yeah, send me the pics. And if not, if you forget, if I see you on another stream, we can sort it out then. All right? Don't worry if you forget. No pressure. Just if you remember, bud. All right? That's fine with me. Appreciate you becoming a member. Like that a lot. Thank you. Good. Plasma pistol's okay. I do like firing charge shots, and like if there's like 3 guys just hanging out, you just atomize one of them. That always amuses me. But I like the poppy of the Volkite pistol. So the poppy is more fun for me. Now I might have to water this down, but let's see how it goes on. It goes on pretty strong. I think I will water it down. It will bleed into the blue that's still wet on this tail nicely, though. Yeah, it's watered down version, that's for sure. That's what we're going with. So let's see how much we can spread this around without adding more. Because we don't want it to be super pigmenty. We just need it to dip into those recesses. So maybe I should have gone medium rather than water, but... well, we'll see. All right, I'll put a bit more in. Spread it out. Yeah, it's definitely too strong just on its own. That line between the two there is too clean. It's time to muck it up. I'll be able to muck it up when it comes to painting. So far, so good with the colours chosen. So far, so good. Now, the question I need to ask, though, is Slaanesh Grey going to be the lightest variant on this guy, or am I going to be going a little lighter than that? At this point, I don't actually know. See you later, Fundies. Thanks for the insults. Much appreciated. Thanks, bud. You didn't let me down. I've never played D&D, but Chaotic Neutral sounds good. And I've been watching these animations, which I think are D&D based, about this barbarian who's just does these horrific things to the people he encounters. Oh, it's really good. I don't know the name of the barbarian, but it's an animation. It's really good. He stone cold stunners someone as well. A genie, in fact. Oh, it's so good. I wish I could remember its actual name. Okay, that's more pigment on the upper body than the legs. I think I did definitely get a little bit carried away there. So let's see if I can spread it out over this arm. I don't want to grab some more from the pot for this last bit of arm. So I'm just going to grab it from anywhere else on the model I can. Alright, that's a lot more pink than I was expecting. But, all the same, I think it will clean up quite nice. Excuse me. We're still on track with that Genestealer. We're still on track with him. Right, let's top up the Corax on these two helmets. The irony of the 100 is I discovered that May 9th, I can't even go in to claim my prize. So I'm doing the 100 just for me. Because it's friggin' an obligation, kiddie obligation I can't get out of. So I'm not even going to be there for the all the minis on display claiming your prizes for the 100 declaration. Hopefully they might be able to let me go in on a different day, but as it stands, I'm not even going to get the prizes, which is good. Like, it's not, I'm not like, which is good, but it's not like it was the end of the world. Like, I can still complete it, you know, and then be happy that I completed it. Because we've been working towards it this whole year, so, you know, I'm sure it's how we're going to finish. There we go. That's looking a lot whiter. Good, good, good. Let's top up the coat on the shield as well. Now, I don't have to hit that line so accurately this time round. So, as long as I get near to it, it's fine. Well, that was pretty much on the money right there, wasn't it? So, well, I'll take it. What's next? Golds? Yeah, let's do the golds. Might as well whilst we're waiting. I like having multiple projects on the go. I like being able to hop between other times so that the biggest thing that holds me back on speed is drying time and talking to you guys. Nara, are you talking to me from work? It's Nara with a disco mouse. How is work going? I'm guessing if you're sneaking on here, work might be a bit of a slow day. I'm guessing. That's what I reckon. I'm thinking, I'm smelling slow day. Yep. Sneaking. Well, don't get in trouble on my account. Don't do that. But hey, you're an adult. You risk it. It's not my fault. You can blame me, of course. Like if someone catches you, tell them it's my fault. Boss doesn't mind. Oh, well, isn't that lovely? That's really nice, boss. This is definitely too big a brush for this job. What am I doing? Giant brush on heads. That is shambles of a doozy. Ooh. Nara, I'm still chuckling to myself about Mum's entrance. Like, just random conversation. Mum's straight in there. I'm short. Just out of the blue. Just straight in there. Yeah, you can tell Mum that. She made me laugh. But it wasn't even I'm short. I'm vertically challenged. I'm totally changing her voice for comic effect, by the way. That's not how she sounds. That's just my default voice for any impersonation. I can't do impersonations. Fred sounds like that as well. Everyone, it's just, hello. That is just my default impression. Well, I appreciate it. Made me laugh. Oh, also, Nara, I was listening. See? I was paying attention. I wasn't just lying. I did write it down. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. One. The other thing is these blue tacks go a bit squiffy. They go a bit squiffy, these blue tacks. If it was glued to a bit of sprue, it'd be fine. And there wouldn't be so much wobble. Do you see how much this shield's wobbling around? Just absolutely going bonkers. That skull is not going to be gold, though. I'm not doing that gold, so help me. I will use what little Corex white I got on my palette just to whiten that up in preparation. Although if I like it so much, I might just leave it white. Oh, a little bit of overlap, but you wouldn't even notice that. If I wasn't looking right at it when I did it, you won't see it again. Oh. I really liked joining comms before the stream started. I really liked that. I've not done that before. It was really nice. I'm going to do that more often because then I actually get to chit chat with some people before the stream. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that again. I like that. That was really nice. I mean, obviously, I can't guarantee that people are going to be on and available on comms, but I think I'm going to start checking that from now on. You know, and also because obviously I'm such a devastatingly good professional. I can just come on and chit chat and then put on a top quality live stream straight away, straight after chatting. You know, well, I don't expect you to understand. You know, I'm just a absolute professional in this respect. Bert. I love saying Bert. It's one of my favorite phrases at the moment. I haven't said it yet today. I haven't legitly said, you know what I mean? I haven't said that yet today. Hasn't come up, but it's come up a few. It was, wasn't it, Freds? And I think it's a lovely, lovely way to start a stream. Yeah, I'm going to do that more often, I think. Just half an hour before. Why not? Why not just do half an hour before? So yeah, we got the chit chat. We got a new member. You know, it's nice. Stuff happening. Freds, you airbrush stuff, right? You airbrush? No, you don't. Okay. I need to pick some people's brains. I know BK airbrushes, Nold, but he's not here. Yeah, I need to pick some brains. Okay, those golds are done. Let's abandon some bases. Let's make some progress on the old list from high school. Okay, so Nara, if I sent you a link for an airbrush, could you tell by looking at it physically, because it will be a different language, it will be in Finnish, but could you look at it and tell me if it's a good one or not? Would you be able to like look at the object and be like, that's a good airbrush, that's a bad airbrush? Or is that asking too much? Is it even possible to tell by looking at it? Okay, hang on, Nara. I'm going to put it in general on Discord. It is a link, but it's not a dodgy one, believe it or not. General. There's this one. 1 second, Nara. There's another thing I need you to look at and tell me if it's good or not. Hang on a second. No, it's not that one. Yeah, this one. This? Okay. Right, where's that? General. So, Nara, in general, I've put 2 things on general, right? Are those things good or are those things poopy? That's what I'm trying to find out. Because it's quite a big target financially to go for. And it would probably stop me from getting 11th. But I kind of feel like that might be the next phase, getting good at painting wise, I'm thinking. But you tell me if that helps. Don't worry if you can't. It's not an issue if you can't. But what do you think? Good or poo? So I'm going to add a little bit of Drakenhof Nightshade Shade into my Abaddon. Now, the reason I chose those ones is because that's actually the same brand as my Vortex mixer. So I was like, oh, hang on, that might be... The Vortex mixer's really held up, so... But brand aside... One. Okay, it's a good starter one. Okay, excellent. Thank you. That's really what I needed to know. Okay, it's a good starter one. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nara. That's what I'm aiming for. But I think it's like I didn't check the prices. I think the vent thing is 140 and then the spray machine is 120. So 260. I mean, that's going to pretty much be the price of 11th, isn't it? But I think I might, if I hit that target first before 11th, I might just go for those. I think. Because I could set it up in here. I was thinking the little vent system could be here. And then I could do it on stream. You know? That's what I'm thinking. It'd probably be noisy as hell, but still, I think that would be really lovely. The thing is, I don't know. Well, I mean, you're not going to know until you get it. But I feel like airbrushes might be a thing that you didn't know you needed until you've got it. If that makes sense. I'm leaning towards the airbrushes, as you might hear me sounding. Two. Three. I think I've already done this base. Well, let's give it another coat whilst I'm here anyway. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, don't do numbers. I didn't realize just how bad I was at mathematics. But in high school, I did get a U in my final exams for mathematics. Now, a U is ungraded. So that's actually 31 because I just did a 5. So, yeah, I got an ungraded, which is that your paper was so bad that it didn't actually even achieve a grade. That's pretty bad, isn't it? That's not a good look for mathematics. Probably why I'm not rich. 31. Good. Right, before these colours die out, I need to top up these armours. You know what? I mean, do I even need to be super precise with this, or I just need to leave some recesses? I could get away just leaving some recesses with this, I think. Certainly for this colour. Oh, I do have a base idea. Yeah, I do have a base. Ah, man, yeah, I was thinking about it yesterday. I do have a base for the comp. I just haven't. I haven't done it, and I'm still wrestling with doing it on stream or not. Part of me kind of wants to do it off stream so it can be like a big surprise, but then finding the time to do it. But yeah, I do very much have a base idea, which I think it would be quite nice. And yeah, I have a base idea. I'm gonna try not to give away too much. Actually, I have a base idea. When's the deadline? How far do I have from the deadline? Because I got on the last one right away, but this one I have dragged my heels. But I do have a base idea. How many times can I say I've got a base idea? Okay, this Genestealer color scheme continues to be so far so good. Last Friday of the month. Okay, thank you for the heads up. How many people have entered already? Am I really behind, or are people still slow as well? No one. Okay, maybe I will do it on stream then. Okay. Maybe I will do the base on stream. I mean, I could do it right now. Should I do it right now? Oh, I'll have to rummage, but I'm pretty confident the sprue bits I need are in that box down there, so... Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it? It is up to me. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't be base... Do you know what I do? I'm not going to do it in the stream because it would just be me gluing it together. So I will glue it together and then base coat it and then do it on the stream. So that's what I think I'm going to do. These veins on... I feel like these veins on the side of the head, you have to get, like, right, nail them perfect because they stand out so much. That's quite a subtle difference in purples. Dear Lord, if only Fundy was here to see this, because we were talking about this. I think I might have found the right combination. Ah, and I picked up Slaanesh Grey because it was grey. I didn't buy it because it was purple. I bought it for something else entirely. I bought it for the grey Termes. I am going to lighten that eye, but it's not going to stay that colour. But just because it's lighter than the... Ooh. Have I nailed... If I've nailed this Genestealer colour, so help me, I'm base coating the rest of the Genestealers tomorrow. I'll go a little lighter with some edge highlights, but I think we got a Genestealer colour. So the tongue will be a little bit of a different colour. I mean, that's not bad, is it? Holy moly. Right, that's Volupus Pink and Slaanesh Grey, guys, okay? Let's never forget that combination. So this Slaanesh Grey is actually a little less grey. It's a little bit more pink. So when I actually do just Slaanesh Grey, it should go on... It's coming out a little chalky. I might have to medium it up a little bit. It has been sitting on the palette for a little while. I love Genestealers. I've just never been able to paint them right. And I knew I didn't want to do the. I knew I always wanted to do the more classic Gene Stealers, if that makes sense. I never wanted to do the my colors. In fact, I've got some Gene Stealers that I tried doing my colors, and I hate them. I don't like them at all. But if I can just stay the course with this, the question is, do I go Slaanesh Grey highlights on this, or do I go Slaanesh Grey and a little lighter with the highlights? That's the only thing. Do I need to go more pale than this? I don't think I do. I think there's only so much you can... I'm trying for subtle. That's what I always feel about this purple. It always looks so subtle when I see it in photos. So that's what I'm trying to do. Holy moly. Wait, I've painted this? What the hell? Okay, let's mix up another batch. Slaanesh Grey, Volupus Pink, right? Don't let me forget that, guys. Slaanesh Grey, Volupus Pink. Focus on the names. These names. Yeah, that looks roughly the same. A little bit more purpley, but that's okay. That's all right. I can take that. I'll take that. What it is that I'm mixing the pink into the grey, so it's making it even closer to... Thank you, Nara. Thank you very much. I think that should be my first Purity Seal recipe. I've got an idea to retain this knowledge in Purity Seal form. So you can see that this bit is ever so slightly more purple than the first layer around the head, but it's near enough that we're not going to get too caught up in it. And it's close enough to the pink as well, where you can really... It's really gradual. I'm going to colour that in entirely. So far, so good with this. I'm getting increasingly more excited that this is going to pan out. It could be another big win for mixing inks in your paints. And it was like, so whatever you ink it, you add that to the first coat on, so it's near to the ink's original color, so you don't get those harsh gradients. Oh, you know what? That might be something we can apply across the board. Oh, dare I try some Elder? Let's just do this whole side. So this was the most watered down leg as well, so... I really want to get some strike. Well, the issue with Elder, right, is that they're all yummy. That's the issue. Like, they all are so colourful and they're so individual that it makes them all yummy. And I'd want to paint them like 1990s Elder Bright. I wouldn't want to be not at all dark with them. But I think Striking Scorpions would be the first. Well, yeah. They're all pretentious. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are that as well. That's true. That is correct. They are all of that. You know, we can speed up with this guy now. I don't think it's... I don't think we need to be too... Because they're so similar, I don't think we need to be too close to it. Let's speed up a little bit. Oh, but Drukhari is something different, though. That's Dark Elder. That's... I'm not so keen on those. I don't know. I don't like their flyy boat things. They look like they're really difficult to paint. I will never own one of those. And also, they look wibbly wobbly. And I drop stuff, so I don't think I'd get on board with that. Like, I like Drukhari lore. I think they're good in that respect. The issue is the painting. Oh, he's got a little bit of blue on his bum. Let's fix that. I'm so happy with this Gene Stealer. I really think I've got it. I really think we hit the right colours for him. So I'm thinking from here, just edge highlighting, just edge highlight up. Don't even try and make him more pale. How did the Drukhari come about? Was it something to do with when Slaanesh, the birth of Slaanesh, did something splinter them then? Or were they just the more, I want to say the word hedonistic, I don't know if that's the right word, they were the more responsible for, like, they're the ones who got more carried away, and that's why Slaanesh came into being? I hate it when you accidentally paint into those little ovals of lines. It happens. But if it happens, I'm not going to go back on it. Like, if I accidentally paint into one, I paint into one. I would say that these are so close to each other the purple, so you might even be able to get away with dry brushing this, and you might not necessarily be able to see that it's dry brushed. I know that's quite a bold claim. I've been so against dry brushing for so long, but I think you might be able to get away with it on these. And if it works with this subtlety, if you're subtle with other ones, then you might be able to get away with dry brushing on those. I don't know. It's a toughie. It's so close though. This could be cultist flesh as well, surely. Okay, right. That's 2 layers on that. Let's do the armor. So the armor, I might just go Cantor Blue, Jakari Nightshade Shade, which is all I've done so far. So it was Cantor Blue, Abaddon Black, and Jakari Nightshade Shade. Then inked again with Jakari Nightshade Shade when it dried. And now I'm just going to go with Cantor Blue and Jakari Nightshade Shade. And that will be my lighter pigment. Let's see. But again, not too much, just sparingly. So remember, it will dry darker. Oh, that's too much on the tail. Oh man, it looks like a G-Steel, right? Can barely notice it on the head, but it's there. Okay, there's a contrast different. Oh, Fred, me neither, buddy. I was not sure on it at all. Not sure about it at all. But the armor's... At this point, the armor's done. With the dark blues, it's just a little bit. You just want to hint at it. I'm really happy I didn't do the claws as well. Because, like, what? 6 claws on each... 3 claws on each talon. 10 guys. That's a lot of talons. I think it's better to not do that. I think it would look a bit much as well, to be honest. Just maybe a little smidge more there. I know it doesn't look like much, but the idea was that it wouldn't shout. I didn't want it to shout. So the real test is going to be when we do, when we just do Slaanesh Grey on its own, which I think it might work. It might work as edge highlight. Might do. Let's do the eyes. Quick question. Yeah, friends, of course. Go ahead, bud. Yes. Yes, Freds, they do. My finish is atrocious. I'm getting a lot better at understanding by listening. Like, I'm preempting more because I promised myself that I would actively listen when Finnish is being spoken. But their English is great. Finnish is stronger. It's a little bit sad because sometimes I catch, well, more than a few times I catch Mrs. Table with the kids laughing at stuff in Finnish, and I don't get to share in that. But hey, price you pay, you know. But it's lovely, yeah. It's lovely that they're dual language. I'll get there. I'll learn it. It will just take some time. I want to do the teeth white as well. I think so. Did it look like I was rushing? That's a really difficult tooth right there. Oh, he only got it. Now this tongue's going to be inked something else. I don't mind what it is, but I'm not going to paint it. I'm just going to ink it. I think Blood Angels Red might be too red, so I might go Carrion-Bird Crimson might work. And if it's a little patchy, that's good. Yeah, and Finnish is up there with one of the most difficult as well. But I am getting more intuitive with it. Like I have had situations where I've been spoken to in Finnish and I answer or action it in English. If I answer it in English or I just do it, I've noticed an improvement there. So we're getting there. Right, I need some Agrex for these faces. No, not Agrex, sorry, Reichland. I love painting. Painting's so nice. It's so fun. I just like the little details. I get way more out of it now than I ever have. Doing it with some chit chat and combining it with the YouTubey stuff. Best decision ever. And who would have thought I can chalk it all up to a broken phone, to the friggin' Samsung updates that make your phone run slower. Otherwise, I never would have bought a new phone. Oh, they're so tasty. They're such good heads. They're so tasty. You know what? I've got Cantor Blue on my palette. I might use it on part of this shield. I mean, I've already got it on the palette. Why not? Let's go for this triangle. Sorry about the focus. It's unfortunate that that's so thick. Maybe I can just add a teeny bit of Griffin Charger to it to smooth it out. But the line's fine. The line is pretty good. I just don't like the clumpiness. So let's see if I can just get away with doing this. It's a lot of blessings. He is blessing us. The trouble is, right, is like, without tooting my own horn too hard, I'm absolutely nailing this freehand straight line painting. Can you even see that? Look at that. And I'm going to cover it over with a stamp as well, but still. If I turn that light, maybe that will help. Did sound like I was tooting myself, didn't it? Right, I'm deliberately holding off on doing that Slaanesh Grey. I need to get on it. Let's Carrion Crimson. Let's Carrion Crimson Boig the tongue. See how that looks. Let's yellow the eyes. Because it's got to be yellow eyes, right? Oh, Carrion Crimsonberg is very similar. So similar. Oh no, it's a little bit different. It's different enough. Wow, just call me subtle colour scheme table. Lordy. I am what is going on? Why is this all going so right? What have I done to deserve this good fortune? Oh, that's a really bad angle. What? Gotta do yellow eyes. I gotta do yellow eyes. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You know, maybe it is. It's evening stream, so I'm not, I'm not like massively over caffeinated with a massive amount of pre-workout coursing through my system after hoiking weights, so I'm not as shouty. I don't know. No, do you know what? It's not that. It's because of you guys. It's not that. I've got to put yellow on these eyes. I feel like yellow eyes is the way to go. Right. Let's see if I can manage these eyes. What's going on? Who are you? What the hell? Well, just call me the prettiest, the prettiest pleased princess in town. I'll be the prettiest princess in town. That's fine. Right, let's commit to it. So it's just the Slaanesh Grey now, and then that's done. In a very, very short space of time, by the way. We're coming up on 2 hours, but it's not the only thing I've been painting either. So a very, very quick way to paint Genestealers. Now, I think with this Slaanesh Grey, it's about using it sparingly. And I'm going to add a teeny bit of medium to it, just so that it doesn't get too carried away. I've got 10. I only base coated 1 on a whim, because I didn't think it was going to work. So I only base coated the 1, but I actually do have 10 of them. Dabby dabs. Oh my god. It's the vein. I really want to get that vein. You can hardly see it. Oh my god. What on earth is going on here? Oh my god, I feel like celebrating. I honest to God feel like celebrating discovering this. I honest to God feel like celebrating. This is delicious. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 11. No way I can go buy some beer. Everything's closed. Has been for hours. I'm not going to do the... I'm not going to do the majority of the head. I'm not. I'm leaving that big wide space. I have a celebratory cup of coffee. That's all I have. Oh my god, I need to buy some more Genestealers. Oh man. I could I need to get boarding actions. I wanna have a Hulk. I wanna have a Hulk board where people are creeping around looking for stuff. Oh, the vein. The vein. Here we go. What easily the hardest bit. The guy sitting on my lap is really outdoing himself here. He's really trying to paint his way to freedom. I'm never going to let him go now. The good news is that we all have the recipe. We all have the recipe now. But again, less is more. I'm not going to do all of the big bits of flesh. They're going to stay the previous bit. I'm not going to do any of these larger bits of flesh. I'm not doing any of those with this. I'm just going to do sticky out bits. Arguably, that's probably too much there. It's all right. It's all right. Minor blooper. Minor boo-boo. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do the big patches, but there was a bit of white on there I just had to clean up. Come on, table, pick up the speed. You've got this now. You know what you're doing. It works. You can see it works. Just speed up now. It's all right. You don't have to be so tentative. Beowai. Yarrick, right? It's Beowai's at Yarrick, right? Because if you do mean Beowai as Yarrick, then yeah, we actually even had a conversation about it. If memory serves. There's actually a game with him in coming out, like a roguelike survivor game, like in the same vein as Bolt Gun graphics. I'm very excited about it. I will definitely play it if it's a little character that you can level up. I am, aren't I? I am. Yeah, I am. Very much so. Yeah. I just can't believe what I'm seeing happening here, is what it is. I can't believe what's going on. Arm done, arm done. I'm on these two arms and then it's complete. I can't believe that it's only taken since the age of 16 to get to this point. This is something I've never successfully done. Just one more arm. It's such a small amount of details have to do on each arm. It's just the raised bits. Everything else, the other colors are really just pulling all the weight. This is just a little bit here and there. Even arguably what I just put on there was too much. What a treat. What a treat to have this success. It's been a bit stressful of late. So to just sit here and like to have this come out perfect just because of a conversation with Fundy that we've discovered this by accident. Unbelievable. Fun stream, loads of cool models. Of course, I would wish to learn more about painting different styles of Dark Angels. Still very entertaining. Wait, okay. Well, just in case you're still there, I have loads of Dark Angel stuff that I've got assembled. I've just found upgrade sprues for Deathwing and regular Dark Angels. So there are Dark Angels coming this way, pure. Now that you've mentioned it, I will put a rush on those. We might even get a Dark Angel tomorrow. All right, buddy? Thanks for staying. Oh, Table, listen to you. Thanks for staying. So earnest. But I feel like that with Pure. Never... I don't think I've ever said a bad word about Pure. Something's wrong. I might be getting sick. Come on, Table, just get this. It's just one hand. Come on, the paint's drying. Get it done. Dibby dab, dibby dab, dibby dab. Zup, zup. No, Fred. Oh God, no, wait. No. How many did you do? Oh no, Fred. A terrible mistake has had proof video. I can only imagine the horrific camera angle that you chose. How many did you do, Freds? How many have you done? Oh no. Call 911. You need medical attention, buddy. I've completely forgotten which arm I was on. I think it was this one. No. Freds, you've made a terrible mistake. You know what? It's done. I finished it. Okay, I've lost track. Oh no! That if it's anything over 8, I don't want to know. It's gonna be awful. What do you mean? Did I just say like, oh yeah, I'd watch 8? I'd watch 8. Fine, guys. We now have Gene Stealers. That's a Gene Stealer, right? I can't believe that. That is, I'm going to get myself a celebratory cup of coffee. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get myself a cup of coffee. What a treat. What an absolute treat that is. Sorry, I was I was celebrating. I was just getting my celebrating a cup of coffee. Um, that is, I gotta stop banging on about it. I know, but that is that's Gene Stealers and Cultists a go now. That's a whole new set of models that I've got that I can now do. That's really exciting stuff. I think I've got another Cultist somewhere as well. I think I do have one, but yeah. That's I'm rather pleased. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm pretty bloody pleased. Good table. Nice to have a success. Okay, let's get these heads glued on as well. Let's do those. But I need to re-gold. How is my Retributor gold? I wish I'd done that with the friggin' what are they called? Necromunda ones. Although they should have been more brown. I should have done those more brown, actually. But, I mean, those Necromunda Gene Stealers, I mean, at the time, that was like me stretching. So, obviously, they're going to look worse now that I've improved. You know what I think I'm going to do? I don't think I'm going to highlight these faces with Stormhost. Because if I'm doing Stormhost on the surrounding metal, maybe I'll do these with like Liberator or something. Oh, wait, or that Genevieve's gold. That really, really bright gold. I should crack that one out. I've got it somewhere. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I slimed the edge. It'll be all right. I'm gonna forget about it. Oh, that recess being slimed. I'm gonna try and clean it. Oh, I've left it too long, but let's give it a go. Oh no, the recess is okay. We can clean that. There we go. Phew. All right. So many blessings from his... Oh, it's nighttime is why? It's nighttime. That's why the lighting's a bit squiffy. So it's too... Oh, that's the other thing. You notice that extractor fan thing? It's got 3 LED lights in it. Because I need to get a lamp anyway, so I figured that's offset the cost a little bit. But even so, what I need is that Vexor company to sponsor me. That would be ideal. But... I'm not chasing sponsors at the moment because of the Hell M-Gate thing. I'm gonna put that on hold. I think certainly until after 11th we can wait on that because Stormhost Silver. Stormhost Silver, I will say this, is my favourite silver. If indeed there can be such a thing. Do you know what's nice, Nara? Do you know what's really, really nice? I don't know if you can tell it from my voice, but sitting here right now, it's really, really nice. I don't know if you've noticed this about the time we've known each other, about me sitting here, that it's just really, really nice sitting here painting. I love it. Best stream I've had since M-Gate, as far as how I feel is concerned. It's lovely. And I don't say that lightly. It's just wonderful. Right, so these pipes, I'm going to leave these pipes alone. I'm just going to do these bits. Anything that's not pipe, I'm doing. With just a dibble dab of Stormhost. Oh, it's a bit of Stormhost. They're a bit wibbly wobbly on the old blue tack, but once I glue these on, that's 6 more models complete for the 100. Well, obviously other than basing, but the trick is not to do the hoses. Let the ink do the work on the hoses. And this is with no null oil on. Can you believe that? Metallics. Oh, the Phalanx cohort. It's like THALLAX. Phalanx. They're Age of Sigmar Mechanicus units, but I'm going to proxy them for stuff in 40k because they have the same bases as Terminators, so I'm going to use them as proxies for stuff. But this is their bodies that I did. Oh, I don't even know if I did these on stream. I did do these on stream, but maybe not even this year. Man, it's been so much lovely. So much lovely. This just needs to... Can I turn this into a job? Can we turn this into a job, please? World. Can this be my... Can we just do that, pretty please? Come on. I've been through enough hardship now. Can we have some good fortune, please, world? Thank you. That'd be lovely. Let's just, let's just have some good fortune now. That'd be swell. Thank you. Been through enough bumps and scrapes. Just a lovely dollop of good fortune. Thank you very much. Not saying I'm owed it. Just saying it'd be a nice change. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, definitely don't paint the hoses. Leave them. I feel a bit bad about not using null, but I like the look. Again, table super subtle with the colours today. What's got into me? Okay, yep, those. Nara, you didn't see my servitors. Hang on. They're with these same heads. I made these servitors. Look. These are my servitors. See the head? I put it on upside down. And I put it in these big chunky Stormcast armors. So there's my... all I've done is... That's the gun hand from the Terminator Lord kit. And an upside down Phalanx cohort on the hunky chunky. I'm going to use these as Terminators or Servitors or anything, frankly. So yeah, it's pretty good. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, okay, that's correct. I've been a busy little bee. Right, those two are done. Yes, those two are not done. Oh, these two are not done. Wait, are you done? You kind of claim that you're not. Did I only do 2? Let's check these. Why does it look like I haven't done this one? Oh, I have done this one. But yeah, it looks like I haven't. Mysterious. Captain General? What model's that? What would I have to Google to get that model come up? Ah, okay. Kit bashing is really fun. I like kit bashing. Stormcasts need to be used for something. I think on their own, I don't think they're all that hot. I don't like the heads, but using their bodies for other stuff, I really enjoy. So I like them for that. Well, these crossbows, these ones. That's another thing Stormcast are good for. Paint practice, testing colours. Okay. Now I need to sink a little ink into just that recess. Let's see if I can pull that off. I just need a tiny bit of Griffin Charger, and I want to get it just in the recess only. Let's see if I can do that. I think I'm ready for airbrushing. I really do. I think I'm ready for airbrushing. I think my skills have improved. Maybe it is time to take on something a little bit more heavy duty. I'm pretty sure that the speed in which I paint will shoot up really high as well. That's better. It's not perfect. I will quit while I'm ahead. Well, as and when there's any kit bashing progress, I'd love to see it. That would be lovely. The bottom colour. I don't know what to do with the bottom colour. What about grey sear? Grey sear wouldn't hurt. I gotta do it on the other shield anyway. Rust grey. I'll do rust grey. I'll do rust grey. That's what I'll do. How are you gluing? Just super glue? Is that how you're gluing the two bits together? I feel like resin plastic mix will be a nightmare, but that's just because I'm very much against anything plastic, anything other than plastic. Yeah, I'd probably be the same. Yeah, green stuff. The prayers, yeah, very much would be praying. Right, so I'm 2 for 2 on this shield. I wonder if I can nail this last bit. Holy moly, table. What is going on here? Not even changing the angle of the shield to do that other line. What? Who is this guy? No, you're good. You're good, Nara. No, no, no. You don't have to. What's out there? What's out there? Honestly, like, what's out there that's holy moly. There we go. All right. Good job, me, I guess. It's getting a bit weird now. I mean, like, have I had any real massive problems today? No. Uh-oh. Arrogance incoming. I'm the best painter ever. Oh, I need to get more. Not I need to get out more. Oops. Yeah, get some more. Just not even remotely answering what they said. I haven't edge highlighted any of this shield. Should probably do that. I went through a lot of it since I started my next army. Is that the one you're referring to now, the Kitbashi one? Or has there been a different army that I don't know about? Sounds like you've got a lot going on projects-wise. That's really gloopy. That's really thick colour. I'll take it. Right, that's got to dry now, so we can gold the faces on these heads and then they can get glued on. Nara, how are you finding the time to do all this? How are you finding the time to do all these projects? Like, I think that's a reasonable question. Hmm. I need my lovely new gold. Where is it? Liberator. It must be in a box. It's like Ginina's gold or something. I can't even say it. Ginina's gold. It's really gold. That's for sure. Like it's the goldest gold of the golds. Retributor. Here it is. Ginina's gold. Look at this. That's really gold. Ginninarnars. Gehenna's gold. Okay. The weird thing is, I haven't bought anything this year. And I've still got loads of stuff. Like loads of stuff. But it's been like a little journey of discovery. Because the amount I've been painting has crept up so much. Because, you know, hobby combine and all that jazz. Just a little teeny bite of Jenna's gold. Oh my, that is really gold. This is going to work out perfect. Yeah, you wouldn't even necessarily see that, would you? That's good. Unbelievable. Oh no, Fred. Yeah, I just need to know the amount, bud. I need to know the amount. Obviously, you're paying the PayPal fees and the currency conversion fees. They'll be on you. But yeah, I mean, you'll have to pay your own hospital bills as well. Because I'm getting the impression you really went for it. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a... I dread to think what's actually happened to you there. Oh, no. That is the worst kind of news for me. If I was going to give away a huge amount of money, I should have waited till I was successful first. Looks like high interest loan is the way. Yeah. You're not the only one in that, Nara. These little bits of plastic really don't half help out on the old brain pan. Cheers. Just drank my coffee down in one. Down in one. Celebrating. I couldn't tell you what a pizza git is. You mean like Italian orcs? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're saying? Hey, I'm going to crump you. I'm going to crump you now. Paint done. That's the faces are drying. Shields are drying. I don't know what's going on, but I am getting an awful lot done. Basing those models might be problematic. Do I have anything available to base? I need one of those mucky bucky paints, you know, like the lumpy, not lumpy paints. Do I have a lumpy somewhere? There must be a lumpy. No lumpies. Okay. Well, they would take 24 hours to dry anyway, so not having a lumpy isn't the end of the world. Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. Oh, is that where you're working? You're working with your uncle? You don't have to answer that. That was probably a bit too personal. Face is done. Head's done. Okay, we can carry on with this guy then. So I know what I'm doing with this guy. So let's ink him out and get a feel for him. There's a little bit too much red there. Okay. So now those bits are drying. However, I can still ink the rest, right? So I'm going to use Aryan Blue to mark him out. That's nice. The idea of family business does sound lovely, to be honest. I do think that does sound lovely. Yeah, families can be like that. It's unfortunate. Oh, what's that bit of plastic there by that gun? Do you see that? That bit right there. What's that? Ugh. That's a really skinny thigh. Can you see that skinny thigh on this guy? Mean stupid is a pretty terrible combination. I got no time for meanness. I mean, jokey meanness, obviously, you know, not actual meanness. God, I knew this model was old when I got it, but I didn't realize it was this beat up. I'm confident I can clean it up, though. Well, good for them if they got what they wanted, I guess. I feel like I might need to do something different with these bits. Let's do them blue for now, and then see how it looks with the other colours as well. This guy feels really old. He feels like a really old model. Yeah, he does a little bit, doesn't he? I tell you what, that three-headed dragon thing that he's riding around on, what a mission to paint that would be. It's such a massive dragon. I've only seen it in the flesh once. Some guy almost kicked it over. It was just sticking out of someone's bag on the floor. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, watch where you're going. I didn't say watch where you're going. I just thought it. Obviously, I'm not going to go talking to someone. But I sure as hell thought it. What's cotton candy? Candy floss? I don't know. I guess that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I've got some problems with my crap legs. This isn't good. I need to change my sitting position. Maybe if I cross my legs on the stool. Let's see if I fall off or not, though. Wow. It's normally pink over here. So I guess bubblegum flavour. I'm guessing if it's blue, this blue. Would I have that right? It says, love poem for Ven and Nold, Termagant challenge. I was going to write you some love sonnets. I still will, obviously. I still will. Because I got very much got the impression that you guys don't love me anymore. So I was going to seduce you into coming back. I mean, people say that you were just busy with real life stuff, but I don't believe that. I think it's you just don't love me. So I'm gonna create my magnum opus, the dual love songs. That's lovely. That's going to turn out lovely. I've already got a good feeling about this as well. What's going on? Right, let's glue these heads in. Let's glue these bits on. Get these guys, get them complete. Where's my glue? Here it is. Yeah, so you claim. I still think it's that you need seducing. I feel like I need to seduce you all over again. That's what it is. Clearly, that's what it is. Clearly, I need to write you a love song. That's the only possible explanation. That would do. Bugger, I need, where's a pair of tweezers when you need them? Or a pair of cutters, anything with some bite to them. Ah, I managed to get it out with my finger. I'm talking about the sewing needle in the end of my glue, that's all. What colour should it be then? Blue? You should be blue name, right? We can do that right now. Is that what it is? Blue name. If you PM me your YouTube words, I will. Yeah, I'll fix that for you. Sorry, you know, M-Gate and all. I haven't I haven't got back up to speed. But yeah, if you send it to me, I'll do it now. Fine with that. Thanks, Fan. Once I get the 6 heads sitting in these little sockets, I will change that for you. Now, I do have a slight issue, guys. I'm having some problems with some pain in my rubbish legs. Now, I have been looking into trying to get a standing desk so that when this happens, I can push a button and it pushes the desk up to standing and I get to continue streaming. I don't also have a higher surface to put this camera up to. Wait, did I blame M-Gate? Well, I mean, it's pretty easy for me to blame M-Gate all the time. What's the problem? All right, I'll stop blaming M-Gate. What was I talking about? Yeah, so I haven't quite figured that out. I might, if I just stand up for a second, I might be all right. So I don't want to just turn off the stream just yet. Let's see how these guys look. First time I've seen them actually completed in their own. Pretty nice. Okay. I don't blame M-Gate anymore. I am past it. I think this one is me being a bit slow in putting you back on. Oh my! Oh my, Ben! What? You really come out the gate on this one. Ben not pulling any punches there. Totally took me by surprise. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, you've genuinely put a smile on my face there. Thanks, buddy. So satisfying gluing in a head when it's all painted already. Taking them off of blue tack though, that sucks. Because you got this blue tack's really old. I've been bothering it when I get agitated, and it's just stringy awful. Absolutely, just terrible, terrible. Man, that's a really cool head. There's no denying that's my favourite. It's so nice. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'll send that right over to you. Yeah, that's really nice of you. Thanks in advance. Thanks, buddy. Super nice of you. There's a bit of blue tack left on that head. I'm just gonna glue that in and pretend it's fine. We just don't need to talk about that. Yeah. I yeah, blue tack is not an effective it's bendy and it's too sticky for sure. I don't recommend using blue tack at all. Now we know. I don't recommend it. No, no siree. There's a bit of blue tack on that head, but it's fine. Is it just me, or do they do look a little derpy? Right, that's those glued. The shields for this Terminator Lord. Let's get those on, and then we can stamp them. Okay. Then, insult me more. When you made me chuckle, it made my legs hurt less. Can you, yeah, that made me... I tell you what, I'll stand up to add then. Maybe I can paint standing up. I'm going to try it. YouTubey bits. My legs. Oh, I don't like this. What do we need? Settings. Community moderation. User management. Bingo. I think I found it, Freds. One sec, buddy. I got you, bud. I got you. Found you. You good? Bugger. Okay, that should be working for you. You silly sea urchin. Oh my! That is a really good question. So, Titus, he's slowed down a little bit because I'm a cheapskate. He's on 163, but I have slowed down on him. A potential new base for him, but I feel like this size base I have for something important. 2017, though. What could I have bought in 2017 that needed a base this big? The dinosaur from my Seraphim Start Collecting box? Yeah, could be that. Maybe. And if so, I've sold that. So this base might be available for Titus. That's kind of exciting. I'm just going to glue these two shields on. And then we do Titus. Yeah, I think that was for the Seraphim. I think that model is that base is actually up for grabs. No, it was the I want to say the Concaradon. But it's gone. I sold it without the base. I'm pretty confident I did. Oh, another problem with the blue tack is that the paint overlaps horribly like this. Look at that horrible overlap there. Okay, the rest is okay. Yeah, so long. But I mean, I wasn't gonna pay $30 a month just for Holly. Sorry, Holly. But no. Yeah, blue tacking the back of stuff really mucks them up. I would say me, Nara, but I'm US, so not possible. It's mostly because we don't know her. She just turned up once. Seemed nice, but then never seen again because multi-streaming stopped. Oh, look at you. Look at you with your fancy shields. Who's a pretty looking guy, eh? I thought this one might not have worked. I just noticed this little issue there. It'll be alright. Wow. I didn't expect to get this far. I did not expect to get so much done. Sorry, Fred. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I won't ruin. Sorry. I can only apologise. Fair. What are you not painting? That's a good question. We don't need to worry about basing those. I would quite like to paint some orc arms. However, we could also go for something. Oh yeah. What am I not painting? Friggin' Titus. I'm so happy these guys are done. Oh, it's so nice. Right, so you go over there. Genestealer goes over there. That'll be another 5. Ironically, the Genestealer got me put me on an odd number again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Earth. Yes, everyone's been trying to tell me. For some reason, I can't hear them. I don't know what's going on with me. But we're going to do a Titus layer. Do you know what it is? It's my last Cantor and Macragge Blue. So I've been deliberately skimping. My corruption is unfathomable. I can only apologise for my lackluster performance. Let's go ahead and fix that, shall we? As long as I stand up a few times, I think I can offset the leg pain if I stand up a bit and just do a little boogie. If I do a little dance, which you'll never see, that should help. There we go. Much better. Oh, no, not null oil, because Ven knows this. There's some pale imitations out there, and they're doing it with inks, and I just feel like they lack the conviction of Titus here. They like pale in comparison. Inks, that's people who aren't committing, you know? You can do 500 layers of ink and use a fraction of the cost, you know? Only the truly devoted, the truly what's a good word? The true something or somethings. Only the true believers will commit to using paint. Only a fool. Titus has cost us. He's cost us about €40 so far. If you take the paints, you can see the paint graveyard up there. Paints and bases, he's about $40 so far. So I just tell me someone else who's this committed to a very, very random off-topic joke that has turned into this beautiful creature. They don't... Conviction! That's it. They lack conviction. Ink is for heretics. They don't know the power of the dark side. Oh, a little bit over the base. Okay. If one person says yes, I will glue him to the new base. If that's what you want. And I'll put him on his dedicated drying stool so he dries quicker. And then we can get another coat with the new base. New base or yes or no? Oh, Reaper, hello. New base, yes or no? Titus, new base. We could do. I'm game. I just need one person to tell me what to do. Good question, Reaper. We are on... nice to see you, by the way, Reaper. We are on layer 164. 164. Yep. That's quite a lot of Titus layers. I'm going to go put him on his dedicated drying stool, though. Yes, it does. It does say don't paint Nara. Yeah, that's good advice. Don't paint Nara. It's very solid advice. Right, you go on your drying stool, Titus. Good job. Gives me a reason to stand up. Yeah, what can I say, Reaper? We're committed to the joke. Yeah, he's got a lot of girth to him. He's very robust. But yeah, it's we're $40 in on him. So I mean, is it madness or does it just get funnier? I mean, come on, I think it just gets funnier. Right, okay. So maybe these snipers, because they're going to have similar colors with, believe it or not, they're going to have some colors in common with the sorcerer. But I have to decide how I want to camouflage them. I don't think I should just wing it with the paints. Is there a smiley face still there? Didn't we do the smiley face in the cupboard? Hang on, let me go check. I mean, there's no light in there at the moment. It's a bit of a sprue dumping ground. I can't even see the smiley face. I've got no lamp in there. I'm actually a little bit lamp poor at the moment, so I think the smiley face is still there. If I painted it on the cupboard, then holy moly, Wolf is here. I'm going to say the smiley face is still there. You know what? Maybe we will do the snipers. I just need to figure out some kind of camouflagey thing. I've got the mechanical pencil. Let's go for it. I've been putting it off for too long as it is. Mechanical pencil, where have you gone? It's staring me right in the face, I'm sure. Or I put it back in the drawer. I put it back in the drawer. Yep, clicky pencil. It's alright, Wolf. Don't worry about it. These bases are already milliputted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do lines, right? I'm just going to do lines. That's all I'm going to do, lines. Just to try and figure out what I want to do. Do I even want to do it like this? I don't know. I don't know about camouflage. I can show him. I'll show him. Yeah, I'll show him, Wolf. Hang on a second. He's a bit moist, but you can get the feel for it. Oh. Here he is. There he is. But that's not the shocking bit. The shocking bit is when I do this. You know what? I'm going to glue him on the new base. I'm definitely going to glue him on the new base. You know what? I am going to pencil the camouflage like this. I am going to just do lines. I don't know about the armor yet, but the cloak is definitely going to have lines. Let's just do it like that. Okay, fine. I'm just going to go for it. I did it on this guy's shield. We did today. I just drew some lines and then freehanded that shield. I know it looks crisp as hell, doesn't it? Yeah, I know, right? But so I just still using the pencil. And I'm just what I'm trying to do is I don't want to wing it with just paint. I'm trying to figure out like some kind of camouflage. I'm going for like 1910s, 1915-ish warship dazzle camouflage. I don't know if I'm doing camouflage on the armor yet. I haven't decided. Now this is two layer. I don't know what to do about this 2-layer bit. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that because it also peels back there, so that would be different as well. Whatever color they are, I have to paint the base the same. Okay. If you Google Dazzle Camouflage, you'll get a gist of what I'm looking for. What's Bird of Prey camo? I don't know what that is. It's a bit late now. I've started penciling it on. What's Bird of Prey camo? Right. Let's glue Titus on. That's all the pencil I need to do. Now the issue is oh no, I didn't know. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's not actually all that big an upgrade, is it? Oh my, Titus, you really are getting girthy. That is very little base upgrade for Titus. The Klingon Bird of Prey does not have camouflage on. It doesn't have camouflage on the Bird of Prey. Okay, it's only a very small upgrade for Titus, but I say we go for it and just I say we give him the base he deserves. I might have to customize his base, new custom size base. Oh, then, hang on. Yours got painted. See, there's yours. You weren't here for the stream, but yeah, you got taken care of. I'm especially fond of the chafed crevice, shall we say? So yeah, there we go. So that's Vern's, and Nold's is base coated. Nold's is base coated. Nold's wanted the biggest cake, so that's what he got. So there's Nold's. That's even grander. That's a big old cake, that one. And then We've got the cake flutist as well. There's the cake flutist. He's a bit furry now. He's got a bit of hair on him. A bit dusty. But cake flutist is ready to go. I especially like the crab arm, frankly. So yeah, nothing worse than coming across a demon, but a demon that is, pulling your face off your skull whilst tooting out bum flute at you. Right, let me apply some glue to Titus here. He's still a bit moist on top, but I think I can get away with that. Okay. That's exactly right, Reaper. I hadn't made that connection. Oh my. He's really heavy, Titus. He's really, really heavy. Is that even enough? Yeah. Okay, let's just... I'm going to need to reinforce him. Oh, he's getting really heavy. He might even weigh more than Morty over there. He might even weigh more than Morty, even though Morty's got Milliput on his base. I'll be honest, guys. Reaper and Wolf, I've painted loads of stuff. Loads of stuff has happened. Ooh. Have I not got all the way around yet? Surely I have. No, I haven't. Dear Lord. There we go. Now I've gone all the way around. Jeez, Titus, that is a minimal base upgrade for a whole lot of plastic. All right, buddy. Well, you deserve it, frankly. Right, so these cloaks are going to be a combination of whatever the colour of the base is going to be. So the stone might be sandy colour, maybe sandy stone, and then the terracotta could stay terracotta, maybe. Let me have a look. I'm thinking Tau ochre. Bugman's, no, that's too fleshy. What's this yellow? Eardan yellow. Okay, good. Can you just sound off for me, please, guys? Can I just get a little sound off? Zandri Desert. Oh, contender. Ushanti Bone. Why not? Ushanti Bone. Sure. Okay. Driftwood Brown. Bingo. Chat is being wonky. It says 0 people are watching currently. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I just panicked for a second. I shouldn't have peeked. I really want Tau ochre. That's what I'd really like. Cadian flesh tone. Kislev flesh. No. Oh, what's this? Yes, Tau ochre. I like this colour. It's really nice. Really nice, Tau ochre. Okay, thanks, guys. I'll take 5-0, whatever it is fine. That's fine. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. But that's like fine. That's some browns, but that's the ink. I need something a little bit different. I need the contrast on the ground. Dare I go orange? No. I need a different tone for... So what I'm saying is, like, this stone is different to the ground. So if I do the stone... I don't want to do more grey, because I've done a lot of grey. I need this... Oh, greens? No, I don't want to do green camo. Maybe I just go with those. Unless I... I don't know. Maybe I could just go browns. I'm not sure. Oh, bugger. I should be sure. I just had the massive success with the Genestealer. Surely I should be alright. I'm open to suggestions, guys. I'm a bit stuck. Yeah, I think I will soon as well. My leg pain is still happening and I'm getting a bit stuck. Yeah, back you go. I don't know about you yet. I haven't quite figured out the camo. You have won again, you little cheeky buggers. Let's do a stamp. Let's do a stamp on this guy's shield. Let's do a nice stampy stamp on here. Let's go for... let's have a look. You know what? I want to put on... I'm going to try putting on this one. I'm going to try putting on this tiny dragon. I'm going to try putting this tiny dragon on. That's what I'm going to go for. Tiny dragon in black. Or tiny dragon in red. Tiny dragon in red. Sorry, excuse me, Morty. Can you just... Thank you. Appreciate that. Although the eagle is pretty nice. No, I'll do tiny dragon. Tiny dragon it is. Snowy camo. Yeah, but is that not just me doing more whites and greys again? It could work. Blue. It's all more blues and greys. I'm not totally adverse to it. Right. Okay. Get my stamp ready. Me neither, Nara. I don't know a huge amount. Right, so scrape. Good scrape. I got the dragon. I got the little dragon. Okay, where's my shield? Oh, can I even get in there because of the sword? I should have done this beforehand. Little dragon. There we go. Little dragon on there. Rawr. Can you see that? That went on okay. I thought for a second it was going to go badly, but that looks okay enough to me. Little dragon. Cool. That's a really fiddly little design as well. Maybe if that dark blue was not that dark, but the dragon for the most part stands out. I think that works really well. Nice. Not too shabby on that front. It's my next lord coming along nicely. Maybe the time's not right for him. You know, maybe the time's not right for the snipers. I don't know. That's what we can do. Let's get him down. So my other Terminator Lord looks like this, but he's quite old. But the head I quite like. However, he's got a lot of red on him. But I'm thinking this guy won't be as red. So I want to do his head similar but not the same. So... Let me think. Well, I can do his eyes. That's for starters. I can get his eyes started. We got options. Thanks, Nara. And Fred's. Then. Thank you. But how on earth am I going to recreate that kind of camouflage? Unless... Hang on a second. Yeah. It's the old shelf holding up dreadnought. I've put some more honours on him. I cut off the smoke launcher and gave him another honour there. I've given him a more regal weapon. And I scraped off the rest of his transfers. And I was thinking of spray painting him, actually. Because I don't actually have a dreadnought done. So, you know, I just haven't done that. Okay, hear me out, right, guys? Hear me out. Is this a bonkers idea? What if I did this as the camouflage? What if I did these pixelated bits? Now it won't stay on, it won't go into recesses very easily, and it might look a little bit slapdash, but I could do these, but I'm limited in the colours. I'm really limited in the colours. So, Nold says, Ven says no. Okay. I just don't think I can paint these camouflage effects. Oh, right, okay, so do it like I've done it, but I can always break up the edges more if I want to. I don't have to do it so straight liney. Should I use a sponge? Maybe? Oh no, Nold exploded. Guys, I think I might stop there. I think I might stop because I feel like I've run out of steam and I'm thinking a bit too much about my legs hurting as opposed to painting, and it's making me a bit indecisive. So I think I'm going to call it quits there. And I will line up something else. But yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, my legs are just really giving me some grief. I don't like to end on a half-an-hour note, but they're just I need to get my ass standing up and painting for live streams as well. Yeah, that's entirely possible, actually. It is entirely possible that I could do this. Yeah, that's entirely possible. And what I'll do is I'll do what I did today because I planned out I made a plan of what I wanted to do. The only thing is I didn't plan enough ahead. I just got to show this again. I'm so pleased. So pleased with that. Yeah, I'll do comms and stream again because that was really nice as well. And I'll spend the day cooking up more of a plan. So we're on 7 to... If I could do half an hour... No, the pain's too much. 7 to 0.5. I really need to sort out a standing desk. That's a bit much. Okay, done. So that's everything, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry about the short thing. I was hoping to do twice that amount of time. But yeah, sorry, art of possible. Right, but yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. But I definitely joined Discord before starting the stream. That was lovely. I'm going to do that again. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you later.